to do UFC 329 fight predictions and a couple other things. So, but first, let me tell you about things that be coming out. Actually, give me 1 second. I am gonna try to find a notebook that has some stuff in it. Hold on. So my apologies about that. This notebook has what's coming out soon, and totally forgot to grab the notebook. But hold on 1 second. Right now, Fake Christian series is out. I did part one. Part two is coming out later this week. That's the series. So definitely check out this series. God Has Got This series is out now. Part one introduction came out today. July 30th. Ocean Alien series that will be coming out as we do a conspiracy theory that aliens could be hiding in the ocean. So that will be fun. September 1st, Democrats will come back stronger series. I know I just did a new thing. Yeah, Democrats will come back stronger series. I thought I did. Oh, September 5th, Christians should be held accountable for voting for Donald Trump series. So it's going to be interesting how I will get into. I want to do that series because a lot of times Christians do go by the immoral people, but they voted for an immoral man. So all this chaos is definitely going on in the world politically because of them, if that makes any sense. Hi, Peter. Peter, if you haven't done so, feel free to hit that subscribe button and be part of Jersey Rob Ryan. Yeah, so that coming out September 5th. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry, should have been more prepared. Hold on, I just had everything in front of me. My apologies. October 6th is MAGA Sucks series. So MAGA Sucks, I'm going to get into why MAGA sucks. Obviously, tariffs, cutting from the poor and the middle class to give to the rich. Just little details like that is why MAGA sucks. November is Christian Church is a business series, so definitely check out that. And the Christmas series, Jesus the Cult Leader series. So all that stuff is coming out. Check it out. And then hashtag Jersey Rob on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and on YouTube. Follow Jersey Rob Ryan on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and on YouTube. And Jersey Rob Ryan is spiritual, controversial, entertaining, and fun. If you guys don't mind, let me know what state and town you guys are from. We'd love to know that. So I just want to talk about UFC 329, the co-main event, and the main event, and I have some other things I want to talk about too in MMA. So we got BSD versus Patty to Batty. I call him BSD, just easier to say his name, I guess. But he fought Benoit. He fought Dustin Poirier a while back, a couple years ago, and Dustin knocked him out. And then he's been winning recently. And that's like a co-main event, BSD versus Patty to Batty. Patty Pimblett, I'm sorry. So I think Patty Pimblett will take that by decision. You never know in fights. I say he's going to win. Sometimes it doesn't go that way. But I'm going to go Patty Pimblett. I think that sets up a Poirier versus Patty Pimblett matchup. I think that would be next if I had to guess. But Patty Pimblett, I think, is going to win by decision. I'm not sure how many rounds is that, but if it's 3 rounds, I think he wins by decision. And then the main event for UFC 329 is Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. This is how I think of this fight. I think Conor McGregor is more dangerous, maybe in the first 2 rounds because he does have a lot of power. From what I've seen on him, watching UFC countdown and stuff like that, he still looks like he hits hard, still has like he has good technique and stuff like that. But I think 5 years is too much of a layoff for anybody. Um, and and just face it, Conor McGregor isn't what he was in like 2017. I think that's when he fought Mayweather and whatnot. Um, yeah, we're talking about 5, 6, 7 years, guys. Max Holloway, I got him. I'm gonna say third round knockout, at the most fourth round knockout. But I think Max Holloway is gonna finish Conor McGregor. I think he's gonna have high volume the first and second round, and then third or fourth round, I think he's gonna knock his butt out. That's just my opinion. So, and Max Holloway steps it up for big fights. It seems like so. Yeah. So I got Patty Pimblin winning, and I think after that he fights Taporia in my opinion, and I think Max Holloway and Conor McGregor will get the title shot against Gaethje, if I had to predict it that way. Yeah, so UFC is not always about rankings, about popularity. So that I think that's how it's going to go, in my personal opinion. So I wanted to talk about some, like I said a while back. Hi, Jonah. I hope I said that. Joni. How you doing? If you haven't done so, hit that alarm button, subscribe. Um, I want to talk about some PFL fighters. Like I said before, I just wanted to get to know the PFL fighters, and then in January I'm going to start covering the fights of them. But there's 2 fighters that stick out for me that I watched recently because I just got into watching PFL. You got AG McKee and Bellator. He's PFL right now. Bellator and may catcher the featherweight championship and the Grand Prix title, I believe it's called. I think that's like a tournament or whatever. But he's age 31, height 5'10", weight 155, from Long Beach, California, and fighting out of Lakewood, California. Fight camp team, Body Chop MMA, I believe it's called. So he looks really good. He mixes up takedowns, striking with wrestling. Seems like a really good fighter. So, hi everyone. I just said hi. Um, yeah, he does a good job mixing things up. And then Dakota, 15-0, undefeated, age 27, 5'8", 125 pounds, which is Valentina's weight class. Um, from Manchester, England, fighting out of Coconut, Florida. Fight Camp American Top Team, 2025 PFL European Women's Flyweight Champion, 2024 PFL's Women's Flyweight Champion. She does really good in the clinch. Good strikes and elbows and knees. So very fun to watch. I've been enjoying her fights. I watched a couple, so I'm just trying to get to know these fighters in PFL before I start covering events, which will happen in January because they're supposed to restructure and rebrand themselves anyway. So I figured January is better to do that. So right now they're on ESPN and ESPN2, I believe, the PFL, and looks like they might leave that. So I'm just kind of going with the flow and seeing where they go, and then yeah. But I'm going to tell you about fighters coming out of PFL, fighters I like so far. So as I get to know them. Some GFL news. I'm just going to tell you about all the teams they're going to have. I believe it's October 17th. Hopefully, I'm telling you the right date. That they're going to have their first event in Vegas, and there's going to be 4 teams. Excuse me. I think originally it was 8 teams or something, but they had a delay because they lost an investor a while back. It's been a delay for like a year, but now it looks like they have a spot they're going to fight. Hopefully, I believe that now they have like 500 investors. It looks like it's going to happen. So hopefully, I'm kind of cheering for them. This is something different. Um, The reason why I cheer him for because it is something different. They're going to just set it up with teams. Whoever wins gets points for the team. Like I think it's knockout decision. And it's just going to be so different, and it's going to be set up like basically how the Major League Baseball, NFL, stuff like that is set up. So I think it goes for like I believe it goes for 6 months. Like I'm still learning, so I'm not 100% sure on everything. But hi, hi, John Goni Wellen, I think. I appreciate you saying hi, and hi, Peter. What was I talking about? Oh, so yeah, so they're gonna have 4 teams: New York, Miami, L.A., London. I think L.A. is called L.A. Phantoms or something. So might be the team I'm cheering for right now. But once I get a Philadelphia team, a New Jersey team, something like that, we're local. I don't cheer for New York teams. I can't do it. I cannot do it. So so far it was the LA Phantoms I'm going to cheer for. I just want to see. So far, I do want to see who's on the teams. So it's going to be different. So different is different. So and I'm very open to see how it does. So the Global Fight League. So anyway, that's some stuff I want to talk about. Um, I'll get more coverage of the PFL fights in January. Waiting for January. I want to learn the fighters. They do have a decent amount of fighters and stuff. So yeah, so that's what I got today. Max Holloway knockout, third round over Conor McGregor. Gonna put his butt to sleep, I think. And then Paddy the Baddy by decision over BSD. So yeah, so 2 fighters, like I said, that stick out in PFL so far to me. Dakota, flyweight, 15-0, and AJ McKee, and he is a featherweight. So, yeah, so it's going to be excited. I'm excited about expanding my MMA coverage just because I think MMA is going to get bigger outside of the UFC soon. So, the reason why I say that, if you go back 10 years ago, uh, it wasn't as mainstream as it was now. And I think just because it got more mainstream, it's going to grow from other leagues too. It's just a feeling I have. That's my prediction. I give it 3 to 5 years. I think UFC might lose to someone. I really think that. You never know, but I think somebody else might be bigger than them. That's just a prediction. I'm not saying will happen. It's just a feeling I have. Because I think things can be big for a while, and then somebody slowly creeps up to them. So definitely, if you could pay fighters, that's the key. So GFL does want to do that. Um, I'm not sure how they're going to do that yet because they're not that big, but we'll see. They do have a lot of investors behind them, so that's the one I definitely cheer for. I know Scott Cook, Scott Cooker, I think his name is, but he used to own the Bellator. He's about to start a league next year, so I'll give you more updates on that. I want to hear more about that. So, and you had the MVP league, so there's definitely a decent amount of stuff out there. And as I learn about everything, I will give you all that information as best I can. I usually cover co-main events and main events because I do have a job. I do work for a living, so but I will try to cover as much as I can. But follow hashtag Jersey Rob Ryan, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and on YouTube. Follow Jersey Rob Ryan on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and subscribe on YouTube, like and share videos. And Jersey Rob Ryan is spiritual, controversial, entertaining, and fun. And check out UFC 329. Max Holloway with that knockout in the third round predicting. So, and I'm hoping Patty Pimblett wins, so I get Patty Pimblett versus Tapore match. I really want to see that match because I think it'd be like trash talking back and forth. So, yeah, that's all I got today. Hit that one button and subscribe.